Hello, hello, hello. Well, live talking blues here in the house again, and we've got a special show tonight. We are going pre-recorded because our guest Cherry Devine is all the way down under, and it was taking her like 4 a.m. in the morning to get started. So we just thought we pre-recorded. So our first pre-recorded show. Thanks everybody for popping in again, and you were listening to Live Talking Blues. Let's go ahead and see how the show goes tonight. Enjoy yourself. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Live Talking Blues. Hit it, Patsy. Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. Do you know Rockabilly is a grandchild of rock and roll, who is the child of the blues? And here at Live Talking Blues, we have everybody in the genre, around the genre of the blues. And tonight we have a special guest from Australia, Australia's original Rockabilly Chick. Please welcome to Live Talking Blues, Miss Cherry Devine. Hello, Cherry. How you doing?
Hi.
How's it going, girlfriend?
Wonderful. How are you?
Very, very, very good. Let me turn you up on my monitor.
It's going great.
Yeah. Well, listen. First of all, before we get started, let's say hello to our technical director, Patsy. What's happening, Patsy? Patsy's here making it all happen behind the scenes.
Hey, everybody.
We'll talk to you in a minute, girlfriend. Hello.
Hello.
Well, that's Patsy. You met Patsy earlier on. She's a lovely. She absolutely loves your music, isn't it? I told you. You better be careful. She'll show up in Melbourne.
I know.
Is that where you're hitting us up from Melbourne?
That's fine. We'll have it anytime.
Well, now listen.
So we were in Melbourne. We've actually moved to the Gold Coast, which is a little bit warmer.
Oh, I see. Now, what city is in the Gold Coast? So I'm a little bit behind there. Is that what cities are the major cities in Gold Coast?
It's close to Brisbane.
Oh, close to Brisbane. Okay. That Brisbane. They've got the blues. Is it the blues? They got a blues festival there, isn't it? I'm just thinking. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Blues on Broadbeach. Actually, 2 weeks' time. I can hear you.
Okay, we just got a little bit delay. That's all. So Blues on Broadbeach. Okay. So they have acts from all over Australia.
That's correct. Yes, they do. It's 2 weeks' time. I played there not last year, the year before.
Okay. How long have you been there?
We just moved back to the Gold Coast about 5 months ago.
It sounds magnificent at the Gold Coast. How did you find Melbourne?
Oh, we loved Melbourne. It was great, but the music scene wasn't quite as buzzing as it is here in the Gold Coast. So the scene was, the rockabilly scene. So yeah.
Oh, I see. So Patsy, let's pull up that video and show people a little bit of about what Cherry Devine does. Some of her stuff, so we can see what's going on there.
Rockabilly, she's the queen of rockabilly, and she knows how to rock your soul. soul.
Fantastic, huh? Queen of Rockabilly. Girl, when did you start playing guitar? You look so comfortable with it.
Yeah. Well, I was about 18. My husband bought me my first guitar, and I taught myself to play, and been playing it ever since. I don't think I'm that good, but I can hold a tune with some of the boys, so that's the main thing.
I mean, but you really rock with it. I mean, I'm learning guitar, so I always say I'm learning, and sometimes it feels so nice that you kind of see why people move their body with it, and you dance with the damn thing, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
We had someone on who called it a git fiddle. What do you call it? Michelle Seidman last week called it a git fiddle. I think she called it git fiddle, guitar fiddle.
Git fiddle.
So do you
Fair
play
enough.
any other instruments?
Yeah.
Or
I think No, just the guitar. And I didn't really want to do that, even play guitar and sing stage. I just wanted to concentrate on singing. One of my producers from Melbourne said to me, no, you really need to have a guitar. So I got over that hurdle and uncomfortableism. And so now I'm very comfortable with the guitar on stage. So it's good. It's I feel naked without it.
Exactly. You know, I mean, when you're on stage, I mean, as long as you know your chords, you can have a good time with it. You know, it must be a liberating feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Now
It is.
Well, you started out playing country music. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. So my parents were from a small country town. So basically, what I got to listen to was country music and a little bit of Elvis. So I taught myself country music, and I used to play and sing country music. But I just found it just wasn't quite right for me. So then we started a band and sort of started playing some rock and roll. Again, it was fun, but it just wasn't me. And then I discovered Wanda Jackson, and I knew that's where I really wanted to be. So
I heard in one of your passing by some of your things that you also was inspired by Imelda May, and a friend of mine, we were talking about it the other day about the old days.
Yeah.
Patsy, you'll know this, Patsy. When Patsy and I, back in the days in the 90s, we used to work at a place called Ruby in the Dust in London, in Camden Town, and Imelda May actually worked there as well. Because my mate's like, "Do you remember Imelda?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she was an Irish girl." I was in and out of there for many years. I think I went on to sign a record deal, and I left there for a few years. But I do remember her, and and so is my connection to fame is Imelda May and Ruby in the Dust.
yeah,
She was one of your influences as well, wasn't she?
absolutely. Wow. Yeah, she was. So when I first started singing rockabilly, I did actually start singing a lot of Imelda May songs, and one of the big festivals, the promoter called me the Australian Imelda May. But I like to mix my music up. So we cross genres in rockabilly, and we can go from rock and roll, rockabilly, to jump blues and blues. And so I do all of those genres in my set list when we go live. So Imelda, one of the big influences, and once I got into a bit of Wanda Jackson, of course, then I was nicknamed the Princess of Rockabilly, because you can't be the queen, that's Wanda Jackson. So and that was from Vegas, from Tom Ingram over there in Vegas.
So you do some of the a song called "Tore Down" and got my mojo working. Is that blues track? Got my mojo working.
Yes.
Yeah, those are all, like I said, rockabilly is the grandchild of the blues,
exactly.
and and rock and roll is the child of blues. You know what I mean? So, and you got my mojo working. And is that tore down? Tore
Absolutely.
down.
Yep,
Almost.
absolutely.
Da, 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 da. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
great track.
Toda. Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Well, listen. Next time you come back on, we're gonna have to get you to sing that song because I love that track, "Tore Down."
It is a
Yeah,
great track. Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do that one here. And yeah, we played that actually at the Blues Fest when we played there, and everyone loved that one, so it was good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, speaking of blues, let's have well, we still got another video to show, but I want to ask you this question actually. Tell me, Viva Las Vegas. I wasn't quite
Mm.
clear on was that a festival or was it a movie? What? Tell me a little bit
Yep.
about Viva Las Vegas.
So Viva Las Vegas is probably one of the biggest rockabilly festivals in the world. Tom Ingram, who actually hails from the UK, and he started a few festivals in the UK like Hemsby and the Rave before he went to the States. Now, it attracts probably 50, 60,000 people from all around the world. It is the biggest festival over there. And in 2017, he messaged me and said, "Would you like to play Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Festival?" And I thought it was a joke at first because, I'm just a small town country girl and I just started out in rockabilly. But he saw my things on Reverb Nation and he liked what I was doing, so he wanted a new act, and we got to go over and play there.
Great, great. And what city is that in?
It's in Las Vegas, in the States.
Oh, in States. Oh, shoot. I got that all completely wrong. I thought
Yeah,
that was. Oh my
yeah,
God, you're kidding.
yeah.
You
Like,
went.
yeah.
Oh man, that must have been an honor
No,
and a treat,
no.
wasn't it? So, how did you find Las Vegas? I've got a brother that lives there.
Yeah,
I've got two brothers that
it
live there.
was.
I've
It
got
really
cousins there.
was. Oh, we've been back 3 times, so he's asked us back 3 times to play there, and it's always the highlight of our year to go to Vegas. I mean, we've traveled, extensively in Europe and UK and Ireland and Scotland as well, but Viva is probably one of the biggest festivals I've ever played, and it's always a buzz because it's so many like-minded people that go there, and it's just amazing.
What month is that for everyone listening? Because we're heading out there.
So normally, yeah, yeah. So normally it's in April, so it's always the Easter weekend in April. But with COVID, it got
Oh, we lost her. Oh my goodness. I know we had a bit of a. You guys, sorry about that. We lost Cherry. So let's see if we can. Patsy, why don't you roll a video so we can get Cherry back, okay? I don't know where she's dropped off to, but she is coming at us from Australia. It's about 8 o'clock at night there. So we'll have a look at another little video. There she comes in. Go ahead and play a video, Patsy, and we'll get Cherry back in. Get some volume on that video as well. Okay, there we go.
Body was hot, but his mind was gone. Ran out of skates like an old tomcat. Why do you suppose to do a thing like that? Says he ain't drunk, he ain't hypnotized. Break out your mind just to realize Junior said love. Junior said love. My little Junior said love. Junior said love. Oh, great God, somebody sweet Lord above. I'm here to tell you about Junior said love. He ain't drunk, he ain't hypnotized. We got somebody just to realize Junior's in love. Junior's in love. My little Junior's in love. Junior's in love. Oh, thank God, somebody.
Cherry.
So that's
Sorry, you
actually in
drop it.
Ireland, in a little it's a big festival called Anna. So it's in Ireland in a festival called the Enniscorthy Food Festival.
I've played in Enniscorthy as well. They do a blues festival there as well.
Yes. So yeah,
It's
so
a,
we play there every year.
it's a great welcoming
Oh
town.
wow,
Everyone's
yeah.
so lovely, aren't they? Everyone's really nice there.
They are just, yeah, they are amazing. They've always been good to us, and yeah, we've played there probably 3 or 4 years in a row now. So missing this year, of course, but yeah.
I bet we'll run. I think we'll run cross paths one of these days. I tell you, because I've been to the Gold Coast and all these places as well. So we're
I
gonna
hope
definitely cross paths. I would
Yeah, I
like
hope
that.
so.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So let's see now.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's happening in the future, what you're doing, what's coming up.
Yeah, so actually gigs are just starting to happen back here on the Gold Coast. We've actually got the big Cooley Rocks On festival coming up in June, and then we're going on to play a couple of big car shows, and then of course Grease Fest in August. And I have just got together a new band down here, and we're looking at going a little bit more into the blues genre actually, because the guitar player is a bit of a blues guitar player. So that's what we want to do in the future. We are writing some more songs as well. So hopefully a new album out by the end of the year.
That sounds absolutely awesome. Did you connect with women in blues on Facebook?
Yeah.
Michelle, good, because that's a good place to be to keep an eye on
Yes.
what's happening in the blues. Yeah.
Mm.
Any
Yes.
influences you have in
Yeah.
blues?
Look, I've just gone back to, like the Etta James and Ella Johnson and like those sort of rhythm and blues type. So we're just starting to break the ice with and I do like those deep, powerful women and their voices and cultures. So we're just breaking the ice with learning about different songs and things at the moment. So I'm hoping that I can get some great influences on board. Yes.
Speaking of those strong women in the blues, did you see that movie about Ma Rainey? It's called Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
No.
You got to check it out. And that'll give you a real strong sense of the culture, the
I will.
time, the energies. It's on Netflix. I'm sure you can find other places as
Yep.
well. It's Viola Davis playing
Yep.
Ma Rainey, and the other protagonist character is Chadwick Boseman, who's passed away last year from cancer. But it's a lot of dialogue in the
Yep.
movie, but you can really feel the energy of what was going on. This is set in the 1930s, I believe. And back then in the 20s and 30s, the women were
Wow.
ruling the blues. They were the women they were the people. They were your
Yes.
the headliners of the blues. And then electric guitar came in, and it kind of switched over
Absolutely.
to Muddy Waters and these kind of things. But some of these women that made so much money, they had their own cars, they had their own
Yeah.
trains. They were rocking it basically. So women in blues are really supporting and
Yes.
giving the women
Yeah.
a uplift.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. And good luck with that. It's such a brilliant genre to live in, let alone play in. We always get up in the morning.
Yes.
They say what
Yeah.
they said. The blues ain't nothing but a good woman feeling bad or something. you know. So that's really good, and we look forward to hearing your next album as well. And any of your stuff you've got on sale now,
Yeah.
where can they find you? Find some of your CDs of what you've done in the past. You've got an extensive amount of videos and work you've done. So where can we all connect with you?
Yeah. Yeah, so I do have a Facebook page and YouTube channel. And I mean, obviously, all my original music can be downloaded from iTunes or CD Baby, or if they contact me through my Facebook page, I can send them out a hard copy. So, which is what a lot of people do. Or just at gigs. When I'm at a gig, I can sell them at gigs. But yeah,
Yeah. And they just look up cherrydevine.com as your website.
yeah, .com.au. That's right.
Oh, .com.au. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Patsy, we haven't got any more
AU.
videos
Yeah.
to play, have we? Yeah.
Yeah.
AU. Australia. I love it.
Oh
So
yeah.
listen. So look at that. This is great. Let's just have a little more look before we go. Do you mind? Goodbye, Terry. Just have
Make you scream, ain't no joke. Scary scene full of smoke. Thought I could slide on by. Devil heard me coming. Lurking in the shadows, and I'll never stop running. People are mean, some are broke, full of tricks, leave you choke. I'm in the mix, I'm on score. Thought I could slide on by. Devil heard me coming. Lurking in the shadows, and I'll never stop running. Time and time and time and time again. Keep running from the devil who says he only wants to be praised. See the fire, feel it burn. Takes you high, makes you learn. Smoking ties, no concern. Thought I could slide on by. Devil heard me coming. Looking in the shadows, and I'll never stop running. Time and time and time and time again. Keep running from the devil who says he only wants to be praised. See the fire, feel the burn. Takes you high, makes you learn. Smoking ties, no concern. Thought I could slide on by. Devil heard me coming. Lurking in the shadows, and I'll never stop running. Lurking in the shadows, and I'll never stop running. Lurking in the shadows, the devil heard me coming.
Terry, that reminds me of like an old 55 Chevy going down Route 66. That doom,
Yeah.
dugga-doom, 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 dugga-doom. Man. Just want to make you want to drop the top and keep going, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's it. That's it. And that was actually recorded at Viva Las Vegas at the Rockabilly Festival, last year before last. And I just want to make mention that this spunky, sexy, handsome man on the double bass, that's my husband.
I was going to ask you if he's in the band with you. Are you guys still in the same band? It's still together then?
Yeah.
Well
yes,
done.
absolutely. 36 years and counting.
That is amazing. I know you mentioned you said when you were 18. I'm like, well, dang, that must have been a long, you guys have been together for a little bit of time. Because we both aren't no babies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have.
Well done. Congratulations. Absolutely. Congratulations. And, you know, I want to say I love your tats as well. You know, they're looking fantastic. I mean, your whole style and everything is it's just absolutely gorgeous. And we enjoyed so much having you here on the show. And thank you for coming and enjoying some time with us.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Like I said,
thanks very much for having me.
We appreciate that. Sorry, everybody. We got a little bit of lag time. Sometimes we just can't. Sometimes we just can't. We can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? We do the best we can with it. But it's been a joy having you on the show anyway. You know what I'm saying? So listen. And tell everybody again where they can reach you. Give your socials again, please.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. So Facebook, Cherry Devine, or the website is all the w's.cherrydevine.com.au. I'm on Instagram. You can find my CDs on CD Baby or iTunes, and all the other. Otherwise, you can just message me on Facebook, and I can send them out.
And we sure will. Everybody, give a round of applause for Miss Cherry Devine. Yes. So listen, we're gonna have to get out of here.
And Patsy, you've been great.
Yeah, Patsy. Patsy, thanks, Patsy.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Cherry.
All right, listen, guys. Everybody, thanks. Excellent. Everyone, thanks for popping in to Live Talking Blues TV. Make sure you go onto Live Talking Blues on the Facebook and follow. Go to Live Talking Blues on the YouTube and subscribe, okay? We're getting the numbers up. By this time next year, babe, we're going to be hitting this. We're going to be hitting with this, okay? Because this is your one-stop shop for all things the blues right here. So stop in again. Patsy, why don't you take us home, Patsy? Thanks, Cherry.